So I started my day with a big cup of lemon water and just refilled that throughout the day. Then I took my daily B12 vitamin and I just got these ones from Holland & Barrett. Then for breakfast I had 2 smoothies, 1 strawberry and 1 green. So to make the strawberry smoothie I use 1 cup of ice, some almond milk, then I add in a teaspoon of maca powder, then I put in some frozen strawberries and bananas, and then finally 2 ripe bananas. The bananas I use are usually a lot riper than this, but these were the best ones I had today, so I had to use these. I then put that in my Ninja for about 20 seconds and blend it until I can see that it's all gone smooth, and then serve it in a mason jar with a straw. This honestly tastes like the creamiest strawberry milkshake ever. Then to make the green smoothie I again add in 1 cup of ice and then some almond milk, then I add in some frozen mango pieces and then some ripe bananas. I also use a lot of powders for this one, so I add in some maca powder, then some wheatgrass and finally some spirulina. I then added in another banana because I had some room and I love bananas, and a little bit more almond milk to top it all off. And then I again blended it in my Ninja for about 20 seconds or just until I could see it had gone smooth, and then served it into a mason jar and apparently spilled it everywhere. It's quite hard to film and pour at the same time. But yeah, I finished both those smoothies pretty quickly because they just taste like delicious milkshakes. For lunch I made my mum and I some homemade chips with an avocado dip and some salad. So I started off by taking 4 large potatoes and peeling the skin off of them. I then chopped the potatoes into chip style pieces and then laid them out on a piece of baking paper on a baking tray. I then seasoned them with salt, pepper, garlic granules and paprika, and then cooked them in the oven at 250 degrees for about 15 minutes or until you can see that they're starting to brown off. I then took them out and turned them over one by one, which is extremely time consuming, but it's kind of necessary to make them cook well. And yeah, so I did that, and then I seasoned them again with paprika, pepper, salt and garlic granules, and then put them back in the oven for another 15 minutes or until I could see that they'd browned off. So whilst the chips were cooking I made the avocado dip, and I did this by chopping a ripe avocado in half and removing the stone. I then took the avocado out of its skin and chopped off any bad bits, there were quite a few on this one, and then chopped the avocado into small pieces until it is ready to be mashed with a fork. Once I had done this I seasoned it with some salt, pepper, paprika and garlic granules. I think you're probably noticing a theme, and then mashed that all in together, and that is your dip. Later on in the afternoon we shared half a watermelon with pomegranate seeds squeezed on top for a little snack, and we also gave the dogs some watermelon because they absolutely love it. Apart from Poppy, she kind of like looks in disgust, and I think later on when I try and give her some, yeah, she like spits it into her hand, but the other dogs all absolutely love it, and it's a really nice little refreshing snack for them. For dinner I made a vegan bolognese, and we had that with some tiger bread rolls, which were very good, but I didn't include them in the video. So everything takes about 12 minutes to cook, so I put it all on at the same time. So in this pan we have a whole packet of whole wheat spaghetti, then some vegan minced star pieces are boiling in water, and then I put in 3 Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages seasoned with salt, pepper, paprika and mustard seeds. After about 8 minutes I cut the veggie sausages into small chunks and then spooned the minced style pieces into the pan with them. I then seasoned it with salt, pepper and paprika. Then I added in a jar of tomatoey pasta sauce, and then also half a jar of passata and a squeeze of tomato paste just to give it a nice flavour, and mix that all in and leave it for about 2 or 3 minutes, then everything should be done. This is such a quick and easy dinner to make, and it tastes absolutely amazing. Matt and I both had a couple of plates for each because it's just so good. I hope you all enjoyed the video and it maybe gave you some ideas of some really easy and delicious vegan meals you can make. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!